We are so back. Let's see what happened in our ship log. Okay, we got the hanging city. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of all. That's kind of all we did. Okay, we already decided, dog. We're going to the Sunless City. I just woke up, so hopefully my voice is fine. I'm just excited to be up and raring, up and playing this game. You know what? I decided I'm not going the regular way because I see the gravity cannon. Alright, let's go down here. Okay, so we're not doing the high energy lab. That's for a later episode centered around time, I suppose. But we will do everything else in this here town. Come on. Okay. First, I think we will just go to do the anglerfish shrunk, dog. Although, actually, no, I won't. But I will shoot my scout in there. So for later. So, okay. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Coleus and I believe this specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis: there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update: we need to find a way inside quickly, Melore, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. So this is the thing I'm confused about. Which children? And when did they discover this anglerfish fossil? These are the questions I have. This is sun station stuff, but it's fine. I'll just do it. Who's been computing shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is in such low stellar orbit, we've constructed a different, safer way to travel there from Ash Twin. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? Hi, I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. That would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad. But she said she knew. Yeah, this is just the hint to tell you that, like, stop being stupid. There's no way to land there. I mean, I've landed there because I'm the goat of this game, bro. I have every achievement because I I really needed to do everything. Hotshot was actually one of the easier ones. If you just like look up a tutorial on when to like just start flying down, then it's not that hard. I don't know, it still took a while, but it wasn't like as hard as I thought it was going to be. Tubular, now that was evil. Should we build the the stun station? Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this as being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to, and everything we believe in as a species. Unsurprisingly, Idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That is, in my experience, the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential for annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored, Idea. Idea, I comprehend your position, however. If we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Well, I want to know what led Idea to changing her mind on that, or even if she didn't change her mind, what led her to be willing to build it with them. We're meeting in the fossil fish cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave, then up and into the fossil fish cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish cave through Stepping Stone Cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Tajik can't fit through the anglerfish overlook hole anymore because he grew bigger. He's taller than Live Aid now. Who cares? Ilix is still the tallest. Yep, Ilix, my boy. Not quantum poem, but black hole poem boy. Oh, look at it. It's so cute. It's so adorable. I love it. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Are we playing the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Solonum. It's good you're small enough to climb through the hole at the anglerfish overlook. I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, and so you and I will be tall too. Okay, so they're brothers. That's why they have like similar names. Well, let us go to anglerfish overlook, or not overlook, just anglerfish or fossil fish cave. Yeah, I don't know. We hear, we queer. Okay. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes the little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. On Pi says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update, it's okay if the younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. How adorable. Okay, I think this just answered my question. Aunt Pi. Pi is a little bit younger, at the very least, than Melore and Coleus, right? When they discovered this anglerfish cave, or at least when they discovered it near the Sunless City, they must have been already pretty advanced, pretty on the cusp of reuniting, or maybe they already had reunited. I'm just trying to figure out the timeline mentally, like how does this work? When did they discover it? Because these kids are talking about a rule change, all that stuff. Anglerfish study. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey, a lure. An update, Melore. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. This anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Visually, this specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish and dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. Okay, but then why is Raimi saying that they played it as a kid? When did they do the study? When was the rule change? I don't properly understand this timeline, to be frank, but I kinda hope someone explains like a timeline in the comments or something like that, because I would kind of like to know. But at the same time, I think I'm kind of getting it. I'm just not like quite comprehending if my timeline is right. There's only one area left, which is the most important part, the Eye Shrine District. But for me, it's the most important. It's the most interesting. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They said it brought us here to this solar system, but is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye wanted that to happen? What if the eye isn't something good? Completely valid. They have no reason to believe the eye is actually a good thing. However, I'm glad they were too curious for their own good. Time and time again. Okay, let's save our fuel. Oop, boink. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the eye of the universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. I'm so excited! If the eye called to us, why won't it reveal itself? Why is it difficult? Why is it so difficult to locate? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. Well, that's true. It isn't the eye's choice. It's so insane reading this text with the DLC in mind. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before it's created? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. This is sick. Right here. So cool. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. So this right here... Oh, dude! Oh my gosh! That was so cool! Oh my gosh, that was insanely cool. You know what I want to do now? I want to go find this, put my scout there, and have it permanently be in here. That would be so freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I was saying, this is perhaps the most biblically accurate representation of the eye, or like questions about the eye. Like they're getting awfully close. It doesn't have to be them. The eye does... Desire might be the wrong word. But we aren't sure. But what we do know is that the eye started sending its signal towards the end of the universe's life. My guess... Oh, dude... It's so freaking cool! So, yeah, it started sending out its signal towards the end of the universe's life, at least 280,000 years ago, but probably more like 290,000 years ago. I don't know how many extra years that the Alk were in this system, but yeah, they kind of coincidentally heard the signal. It could have been anyone, but they were just the ones who did hear it. I don't think we know if the eye is sentient. I don't think it is, personally. Just based off the philosophy of the game, I think the eye doesn't desire to be found. It more of... It's just kind of... The universe is and we are. It is sending out its signal. That's just the natural thing it does towards the end of the universe. But rebirth isn't necessarily a desire for rebirth. It just is. That's at least my current perspective. And we still don't know if it is natural, because it's a relic from a previous universe, right? But it probably is natural. I would guess it. I would go for natural if I was pressed. But what if I had this theory? If it is natural, then how are we here? How does the universe have a beginning? Or how does the universe not have a beginning? Because if we go back infinitely, or if we keep on going backwards, I created this universe, and then it created the universe before this, and then before this, and before this, and before this. Like, we can't ever have a beginning then. So what if the people, the intelligent species in the first universe, built the eye to recreate the next universe? Maybe they're the ones who... I don't know how they had such good technology. We have no idea what the technological capabilities of the other universes were. So, that's just my fun theory that I like to have. It's not really a theory. I don't think there's any, like, substantial evidence or anything. Just my own, like, logic of, like, well, there has to be some beginning. I don't know. I think that's a whole argument in real life as well. Oh gosh. It's gonna be I feel like I'm just kind of stuck here. So... Bro, we did the entire Sunless City in one loop, bitch. Brittle Hollow. Reason I want to go to Brittle Hollow is because I want to finish up the Hanging City. Just get the cities out of the way. Alright. Let us go to the good old BH. The good old HC and the BH. Oh, I just remembered there was a text here that I forgot to read. Probably a lot of you got pissed off at me about that. But I redeemed myself by remembering it just now. I feel strange, trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, for the black hole forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this. Probably. But what if my excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Was I wrong to Oh, I should have read it in the other order. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? This is a sweet text. I really like seeing all the people who were born in this star system talk about the events that happened with the vessel and the crash. It's just very interesting. Boom. Alright, Eye Shrine District. We're doing our second Eye Shrine District today. This is the Eye Shrine special episode. Is there something down here? There is. I imagine it's been hard on Poke again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clary. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clary is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking. Although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Okay, wait. This is, like, really highly relevant, because Sava was the one who was like, what if I believe the eye, search for the eye may be a futile one, blah, 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 blah. That was, like, a important thing I was talking about in the last episode. Again, they're saying that their own fears shouldn't cause them to argue with their friends. I don't think this one you can't see from the outside, which is sad because it'd be so cool to have it go along with, oh man, that was so cool. I've never seen that. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us here to the star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the size signal in our travels, blah blah blah. We know what this all says. Because it says the exact same thing. What is the eye of the universe? The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't know yet. Or maybe the eye's signal is an attempt. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. But no, from the signal we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. That's an interesting comment right there. Is it older than the universe because you know that it's for sure older than the universe, or is it older than the universe because you have the precise date of when the universe started? That's what I'm curious about. I assume it might be there is no age attached to the eye signal, and therefore it's older. I don't know. I can't tell. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. All good questions. Man, I thought I liked this eye shrine better than the other one. Just kind of looks really cool here. But because of that eyeshadow thing, man, the other one's sick. Solemnum's writing is better now. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye signal holds no great, deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Which is very interesting that Solemnum is saying it wouldn't be so bad. Because Solemnum knows, like Elix does, that the amount of resources they're pouring into finding the eye. So maybe, but the thing is that Solemnum, I think, wants to find the eye. Solemnum's extremely curious of the eye, I think. And I think she says that even on the Quantum Moon. I think she expresses her desire to find the eye as well. But she just has a different perspective on what the eye might be. And that's obviously completely valid. Let's go Solemnum. Pretty sure that's everything there. Which means that's everything at the Hanging City, baby. Alright. Let's get on up here. I go up here, right? Oh, I go up even more, actually. Alright, Shippy. I'm so back. No, we don't check that. We respect the loot. Where do we go now? I'm gonna try and do that thing with the scout. I know. I just want to see if I can do it. Right here. Okay. The question is, will this look good? We'll try, and should my best prove insufficient, then we'll find another way to do what's needed. Okay, we're gonna die here, but it's fine. Okay, well, this was officially a waste of time. That's quite sad. Okay, we might not actually be dead. Chat, we have a chance. Wow. Man, that sun's looking pretty rad. Pretty rad, pretty red. Have I talked to Chert? No, I haven't. Oh man, this is not a great time to talk to Chert. I feel bad. Oh, it's you. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. Hornfels noticed the star charts are out of date, so I came here to update them. But something seems, how to put this, off? I've seen, what, 10 supernova by now? 12? They're in the double digits now. And that's, you know, not normal. Not normal at all. Is there something you needed? Let's just ask him. I have no idea. Massive stars go supernova when they reach the end of their lifespan, so it's possible that the stars are older than we realized, or maybe our models are wrong and they don't live as long as we expected. Honestly, I'm not fond of either option. If our charts are wrong, what else is wrong in our sun? No, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. I'm probably overlooking something. That's it. Just need to collect more data. Dude, this is so heartbreaking. Watch out for the stars, I mean, sand. Aw, dude. Chert, I'm so sorry, buddy. If there's anyone I would take to the eye with me, it'd be Chert. I feel like he'd benefit the most mentally. The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernova for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun. By Hearth's name, we're next. What do you mean we're next? It's the stars, you see. All the stars are dying out. Oh, why did we have to be born at the end of the universe and our sun? The star charts, why? Why did I have to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no. Oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to, oh, I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I want to tell him about the time loop. I think I can tell him once the music starts playing. So I'm gonna just pop a little marshmallow here at the end of the universe. Maybe I'll doze off until the music starts playing. I always I always feel like the time loop's about to end when it's not. Ah, here we go. Come sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch the stars die. If it helps, we're in a time loop. Ah, that's a lovely thought. Is that how you're coping with this? Does it help? Sure, buddy. Wish I had an instrument besides my breath. But that's the only thing the signal scope picks up, I guess, at the end. I'm trying to figure that one out mentally. That's why I said that. It's kind of beautiful. I mean, it's really beautiful, let's be honest. This game is just so magnificent. Sublime, terrifying, beautiful, all at once. Beauty and terror. Man, I feel like we kind of did a lot that loop. Or no, we didn't. I kind of feel like we didn't, actually. We tried to do a lot, but it did not work. You're lucky, the sun is going supernova, by the way. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that. Between you and me, I glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfell's domain. Me, I'm here for rocket science and the marshmallows. Alright. Boom, Church Camp. We still have more at the Hanging City? Oh yeah, the Black Hole Forge, I suppose? Right? No, that wouldn't count as more to explore, I don't think, because that's a different thing. I missed something. I missed something. What did I miss? Well, I think I gotta end the episode here. You know what? No. We're gonna go find what I missed. Maybe I didn't fully read one of the texts. Oh, I have a feeling I know. Yeah, it's gonna be something boring and stupid. Okay. Next episode, by the way, we're gonna get into some quantum shenanigans. Maybe we'll attempt to do every quantum ship log in one fell swoop. That would be kind of fun. Okay, I know precisely what it's gonna be. Yeah, I frickin' knew it. I frickin' knew it. Seems like a lame way to end the episode, but that's how we end things here. We could also just end things by looking at this cool little symbol here. That's pretty neat. And also, I don't think I've been over this. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't want to make a swooping point. Ah! I'm glad that happened because I was pronouncing my words wrong. Alright, well, I'm just gonna meditate. Or do I even care about meditating? I don't know. Either way, I'm ending the episode. See you guys in the next one.